Okay, we're live this morning. Okay, got the excellent connection, that's what it says. So we're live this morning, and let's make this week a great week. Trying to make this week a great week, or I will make this week a great week by taking great trades, the best setups. Let's go into what's happening in the news today. Let's see what's happening in the news today. This morning we got give me 1 second. Let's go to the calendar. Today on the calendar we have today is Monday. We have on the calendar at 10 a.m. CB leading index, which is the conference board. The conference board index measures the change in the level of composite index based on 10 economic indicators. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency, released monthly, about 20 days after the month ends. Okay. This index is designed to predict the direction of the economy, but it tends to have a muted impact because most of the indicators used in the calculation are released previously. Source changed series calculation formula as of January 12th. Derived via continued reading of 10 economic indicators relating to employment, new orders, consumer confidence, housing, stock market prices, credit trends, and interest rate spreads. Leading indicators, the conference board. Okay. So they're saying that it's not a big impact, but they come out. Here goes some of the actual forecasts in the previous that happened, which negative 0.5, negative 0.1, negative 0.3, negative 0.1, and a negative 1. So that's the news that's coming today. Where's that X on here? There's an X somewhere there. That I think there we go. All right, that's it. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. And we had no news on Sunday. So that's that. Let's go to the charts. Let me bring my daily chart back up. Okay. And I do have another. I just want to do that. Where's my 4-hour chart? And I have a 4-hour chart. Let me bring my daily chart. So on a daily chart, just simple, clean chart. Down here, you can see we're up 33 points, 0.5%. I could make that a little bigger. Then we have bullish for the day. We're up above the highs of these previous 1, 2, well, the open and close, and some highs. We're above the close and the high of the previous day. About 715 here. I don't have my data box. Let me see. I gotta put this on. If I take this off, always on top. Once I hit it, it might. Okay, cool. So now we got the high of 67.18 and the close of 67.02. We got the high of, it's above this open of 67.15. It's above the close 67.15. It's above this high of 67.22, and it's above this high of 67.11. But it's above the high of 1, 2, 3 previous past days, and we got a high of 2 days that 67.50, and this high is 67.66. So over here we do have some resistance. We had a 67.50. So if we can get above the 6750 and stay above it, there may be room 6750, 6760 for some more upside. Then we got the 80s. So we got these round numbers of the 50, the 60, the 70, and the 80s. So if we can get above, stay above this 50 and 60, may be able to get to 68. Now, I don't know if it'll go today, but we just got to see which way the market goes. And overnight, we had a overnight low of 66.94. So we may test these lows again. All depends on if we got enough orders out here to get squeezed out for a higher, for a move higher, or if we need to come back down and get some more orders at the bottom, some more liquidity. Four-hour chart. It's the 1 minute. Hold on, where my 4-hour chart at? This isn't it. I'm gonna bring this up later. No, this is my 4-hour chart. Boom. I just got it on the 1 minute. 240. Okay, let's look at the 4-hour chart. You're up here leaning on the 200 moving average. We got a green, we had a red, a green, a red. We got this kind of barcode on a 4-hour bar. And this may go up, but we have some sell-off back into the 30 area on these 4-hour bars. So we got some wicks up here. It's 37 and 40, where we tested on this high bar, we tested 38. So we rejection up here at 40, at the 40 area. Look like we have a little shoulders, head, maybe shoulders that may go, may form another shoulder, or may go from here. But we up here, we got R1 at 62.50 and a fib R, which is this the dash 67.56. Is that I got R1 and R2. 67.56.50. So that could be next target if this 4-hour bar keeps moving. Now if I move this line here to actually this bar here, we're kind of poking out right here. We came up, poked out, came back in, broke the trend line, and sitting a little bit above the trend line. So we'll see where the 10 o'clock for next 4-hour bar moves at 4 o'clock. This area, the gray area right here, is the consolidation area from previous, from top to this low, from this 67.34. So you can say about 66.95 around that area. So this is like a range that's just consolidating just in here that goes back and forth. We come up in here and come back down, go up into it, pop out of it, come back into it, pop out of it, come back into it, pop out, back in, over, and back in, over, back in, down, back in. So this is between this 67 or 66.95 and the 67.35 up here, 67.40. However you want to extend it a little bit, but this is just a range that price just keeps coming back to. Let's go down to 15 minute. So now we moved out of this range. Where's my, we're moving out of this range and we're making a move. Making a move higher. We may be looking to test this 67, 62 a little early. Market is open. Market is open. So this is the first 15-minute bar, and it may move. It may move without us. Like to see a pullback, and then a push higher. We had a big shoulders, head, and shoulders. We can do a little shoulders, head, and shoulders, and move up higher. So we'll see. Let's get to the 1 minute. Well, this is the 240. This is the 240 chart. This is the 240 chart. So we're making this move early up into the 50 area. Making a move early at the open up into the 50 area. The first targets are 2, 57, 62. Let me see a pullback. Maybe hold 40. If we can, because we broke above 40, if we can hold 40, or even we hold 40, even 30. If we can hold 40 or 30, I like to see pull back and then on this rotation. And then if we can hold the 40 or 30, then we could probably get 4 to 8 points. We're above the 200, we're above the VWAP. Overnight, we kept testing 200, and moved up. Testing VWAP, testing VWAP, testing VWAP, testing 200, and then moved up. This is an open. This white is a previous open of another day that it was came over, held, and started to move up. Let's see. This is the first 15-minute bar. I'm not going to trade the first 15 minutes, even though it looks good. It looks like it may go above 50. It's got some ejections here. Kind of going up, getting rejected. It's 42. It's 41. Here we go. Got some orders here at 50. See if 50 holds, or if it rejects 50. But it rejected a little bit before 50. Stochastic is turning back up, showing some strength. Let's see what it wants to do. the charts. It says something. I gotta get them back. There we go. We got this high 50.55 on the 4 hour. We got this high 50. We got this high, that's 66. I'm just gonna break this high 50.50 and hit the 50.25. On the daily, 50.50 on that daily. And then the high amount is 66. Low on here is 47. Pop to 49. Now if it doesn't hold, come on, pop to 94, 99, 49.50. Okay, I'm not going to make any trades when this 15-minute bar. So give me a second. We got about 5 minutes. Don't want to get trapped in a short here. In a pullback. I want to see. Right now we're in the we're in the uptrend, so we'll like to see a pullback for more movement up. But I don't want to go long here or short right here. Okay, we had a pullback to 43, a little higher high, another pullback. So let's see where this wants to go. We hold over 50. All right, next 15-minute bar just opened up. We over and under 50. Not making any direct moves yet. That 50-50, okay. That 50-50 is over the bar. Let's see what happens.
Order submitted. Order filled.
See if we can keep going. I don't like breakouts, and I don't know why I'm playing a breakout, but it's over 50-50. See if we can get a push higher. It might pull back some. It might pull back. Look at that. I don't like breakouts. I like to pull back. But was looking for a 1-2 pop, and it looking for a 1-2 pop this morning. Not going to add to this position. Just want to see if we can get higher because it's been strong. R2. We can test the R2. Want to see us get to R2. It looks like it's struggling up here to go. Look like it's struggling. I don't like the struggle. I don't like to see a struggle. Either go or it don't. But if it don't go,
Order canceled.
I got out. I don't want to see it come back, which it may. Just not moving right. 15-minute bar is still inside, staying inside the it's still inside the value area. Look this up, down. We still with 50. We still good, but I don't like the way it's looking. Okay, look like it's gonna go, may go. Got me a little shook, and then made the move. But it's not even making the move. It's not even making the move straight as going up, pulling back. Let's see what happens when the next 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes for the next 10-minute bar to open up. It's moving up, but got a little pop, pull back, pop, pull back. Just barcoding around there. Could go up. It's just I don't like the movement. So let's wait. Well, I'm gonna wait. Okay, we got some pullback. We got some pullback. Could pull back under 50 into the 40. Okay. 1 minute before the next 4-hour bar down here opens up. Let's see if we had a pullback before a move higher. Or if the 4-hour bar is going to open up and come back down into this. Okay, it opens up at 47. If we get above 50, let's see. All right. Stochastic is low. We can have another push higher. Got to get over this 50. Actually, we got to get over and stay over 55. $50.50 is this high here, a previous high. Okay, look like it's trying to stay up.
Order filled.
Maybe not. Let's see. We're 51.25. We early or no? Just keeps going or does it pull back first? I don't like being in the first 15 minutes. It's just because it's really finding this way, and then later it'll come get some orders out for the move higher.
Stop filled.
And I know this, man. It's shaky over this 50, but it's shaky over this 50 right now. Put this always on top. Try it one more again.
Order filled.
Came down. Let's try and see if that was the low. Okay, let's see. And we're trying to get to a 57. Where's R2? R2 is 56. We want to go a little lower. 55. Gonna move my stop to break even. Not gonna add. I want to see it get past. We got to get past this here. Up to R2. Okay. 55. I was trying to get a little past the 55. Let's see if it makes it or it just pulls back. I guess I was trying to reach for too much, huh? 55 was that support level. 55 is that support level. I mean resistance. I keep saying support. Resistance level up here. Okay, we're back up to. Can that go or is it going to pull back? I'm tempted just to take this 2 points. It look like it don't want to get past this 50, this 53. This 53, 54 is having some resistance here. You know where it was kept selling off at. Yep. What do I want to do? Is it holding up or is it going to come down? I don't like it. It got me. Boom. So that then it's going to go. But 2 points, I could have got the 2 points. I was looking for 4. Trying to hit my target. And it may go. Or just, it looked like it may start to consolidate around here. It went up to what? 55. And I was trying to get the R. Oh man, 62 is the, look at that. There we go. And then we go. I'm not going very smoothly. It's not going very smoothly. And it still didn't hit the R2 I was looking for. It did get my 4 points, so I should have just taken my 4 points. I would have been out with my 4 points. And my target got hit late in the day. But it's more trades to come. It's gonna be another trade. Just gotta wait. Just gotta wait and focus. It's 57 is the R2. 57 to 62 is what, 7 points? Don't like breakouts. I want to see stochastics come back. See, this was a nice run up from stochastics. I didn't get in at the 49. I waited for the 50 break, which if I was in at 49, I would have probably still been in this position. I did get in here, got me. I got back in. I did get in around here, got back in here, got me out again, and then started to move. Above this 57 could get to 62. But we got 60 as the round number, so it may not break right past 60 to 62. It may, but it could do it. But 60 is the next psychological round number, 6760. We're in this little wedge here. On this uptrend wedge, 57, which is the Fibonacci pivot point. And this is the standard pivot point. Now these are the weekly. This is a weekly open, and this is a weekly open. So we got two weekly opens up here. Around this area, 62. Let's see if I can get a weekly chart. We can check it out and see what's going on a weekly chart. So on the weekly chart, we got the high of 66.75. $66.77, $66.68. This open is 68 right here. So this weekly of 68. That's the weekly open. And then this bar is this line is 67.6325. So let's look on the weekly chart. If I can get my mouse. This high is 67.6675. So 66.63. What's that? I think maybe it might be in the wrong place. 66.75. So I think this should be 66.75. No. What I'm doing? 67.66.75. 67.66 is a little low. So it's around here. So they're both around the same, around this area. That's the weekly. This close is 67.64. Maybe I had this at this close 67.64. So this is all weekly up here. This is going to be some resistance. Basically, this is going to be some resistance between this 68 and this 64. Pretty much. 68 and the 64 is going to be some resistance up here from the weekly. This high is 56.75, and that's where I kind of had my exit at to try to get out at this 56. So we can have some pullback. We can have some pullback around here. Because we got some this resistance up here on the weekly. Now we can get strong and just keep going. Like, look, we're in the uptrend, pull back in the gap and go. Gap and keep going. We up 52 points already. To test the high of the 66. We got this over here also. What's this high? High 56.50. High 56.75. Yeah, so that's why we're going to have some resistance around this 56 area here. If we get through it, we're going to just consolidate. If it wants to stay up and get through it, it's going to consolidate and then try to possibly make a pop, or it'll come back and get some liquidity to squeeze higher. So we'll see. Stochastics make another cycle, rotation down and up, and see how that go. But it's trying to move, but it's staying up. Not trying to move, but it's staying up. It's holding this trend line. And we just gotta see which way it goes. If it breaks 50, I'm gonna take a short of 50. We gotta cycle down. Even though we're in the uptrend, my stops are not gonna be up there near the high of where the weekly resistance is. I want to see a break of 50, retest, and just a failure, and see if it pulls back some. Now it will be counter trend trading. That's a counter trend because we're moving up. We're moving up. May come back to test 44. I could get 4 points from 49 to like 45. We're still in the uptrend. We're holding over 50. Holding over 50. Holding over 50. Made a bounce from 50. What is this? 50 and a quarter to 54. Made a 4-point bounce. Point of control is 47. $44. $41. $32. I'm looking at these round numbers and seeing, if they hold up or if they break. But we got trading just all of these levels here to the right, all of these levels where, and then you got 42, 40s where there's really no order. So 40, really 40 down to the 37 area. Yeah, I'm gonna stay out of this area here. This 50 to this 56 area. 57. How far did we get up? Like 57, 58, 58 and a quarter. I'm gonna stay out of that area. Stay out of this area here. Okay, you can pull this down. We're still holding up, but we're not making any big moves. Nothing to trade. Just have to wait. Trend line bounce. 54. Is that 54 going to go to 62? Look like it wants to test the 60. Target is 62 if it reaches S2. See how the market reacts to these weekly. These weekly levels open 68 and 64. Test the 60. Testing 60. $60.50. $62. Look at that 64. I'm gonna take it short. I'm gonna take it because I'm against this 64. I don't know if I should. Trying to take it against the 64. It can go up into the 68 because we in the bull market. It's looking at trying to go up. But I'm shorting against a weekly level. Shorting against a weekly level at 64. I don't know if it's gonna hold up and come back, but I'm shorting against this weekly level here. I don't know if we get down or if we come down too far. I don't know if we break 60. But I'm shorting against this weekly level. Not going to see if it come down or if it's going to keep going up. Look like it's strong. Look like it's strong. Let's see. I'm giving it a shot. I'm giving it a shot. And we still over the R1, which is not good. But let's see. I'm shorting against a weekly level. Hopefully it's strong enough to hold and at least pull back some. This 64 is a weekly level. So I'm hoping that I'm on the side. It's holding up. Didn't have a big drop. It's holding up. It didn't have a big fall. It can get into that 68. So look, let's see. Look like it. Let's see. I don't know. It's consolidating up here to go higher. Maybe break a little lower. Let's see. But we on an uptrend. We haven't broken yet the trend. We haven't broken the trend, and we sitting on this resistance level. And we sitting on this resistance level too, R2. But I'm shorting against a weekly level. Okay. I'm gonna bring my stop to break even. One tick. Because I'm not saying this is, I'm shorting against the weekly level. So my thought process is that, you know, weekly, it's gonna be some big players that's shorting up here and can push it down. Let's see. See if we can get to 59. Break a 60. That would be some. You know what? I'm not gonna try to get my full 60 because it's a counter trend trade. I'm looking at 60. It may break, but it can hold that 60 level. And we're still in the uptrend. So I'm playing against this weekly level, which I think is good, but we still in the uptrend. We still in an uptrend. That was a counter trend trade. I'm like a weekly level could be a good resistance level. But it's 64 to 68. I moved by mistake. I'm not going to play anywhere between this 60, this 64, and this 68 because we on the daily hot 66.70, 66.75. But these weekly, let me see. On this weekly, and we see what we do this week. But we here at this 66.75. Pardon me. But we still in an uptrend. I would like to see a pullback. I took a trade here looking for the R1. Took it again looking for the R1, but it happened here on this trend. I didn't take it, saw it, but 64 didn't take it to the R2. That would have been a trade that I tried to get these first 2 times. And that was it right here. So I like trading up to the pivot points as my targets, not up to, but up or down as my targets. So the pivot points is my targets. And also if it holds above a pivot point, then you look for the next pivot point. Pivot points is kind of wide though. To about 66.13 is the next, like R2. It's a long way to go. This uptrend here. So hey, that was good that this coincided, this 64 coincided with this uptrend for a nice short here. Worked in my favor, and it did come down to get my 4 points and get me at 4 points, but just wasn't, it took some longer time, about 5 minutes, and I wasn't looking to stay in that trade 5 minutes when we still in a counter trend trade for 5 minutes, especially around the psychological number, hoping to break a psychological number. I just don't want to play really up here in this area. Even if we have like a trend line break or something, these weekly levels I'm looking at. To break these weekly levels, we may have to pull back and get some liquidity under these levels here, 50, under these levels. So we're in the uptrend. This is the uptrend here. So if we break down and stay above 50, we can keep going higher. We were about 45, 50. Now we looking at 60. Above 60, 61, 50 would be a nice trade, but I'm not taking this up here. And it may go, but I'm not taking this up here. And it may go, it may break this 60, bounce off this 64, pull back. 64 is I think it's, which one? This close is 64. This close here is 64 on the weekly. So if we get past this 64, which one is higher? This high is 66. So the 64, we got 2 points to 66, and then we got this this open of 68. So between 64 and 68, we got some weekly resistance in there that I don't want to play into. It is possible to go, but I don't want to play into it. I would like to see it hold over the highest open of 68. I would want to see it on a weekly hold over to 68. And then we can try to get a retracement somewhere back up to this 6800 or 6612. But I don't want to try to go long into these resistance levels here. On the weekly chart, you got major players, which they may call the smart money. And I don't want to be betting against the smart money. I don't want to bet against the smart money. I want to go with the smart money. So I would rather see a pullback of some in a liquidity sweep, as they call it, under here, or under here. The 650 held, 640 somewhere around here, and then make it higher, make higher highs, and break out of these weekly levels. And we're already up 61. We're up 61 points. Okay. See if we get past this 64. Just gonna sit on my hands and wait. Gotta be patient today. It's Monday. Trades look good. The pattern, the trades, the break of this right here look good. Over the R1. Came back to test the R1. But I do not want to try to hold, trying to get past this, and it may go. There we go. $66, $68. This open is $68. If we can get past this, then our next target is $6,800 on a weekly. We get a close above 68. I mean, what is this? Open 68, yeah, 67, 68. Then we can possibly get to 6,800. This is 67, 68. If we stay over 67, 70 in this area, we can push higher. We can push higher. This weekly chart can expand. What I would like to see is a break of the 68 and a pullback in, and then another go at it. That's what I would like to see. If we break above that 68, we had 68.75. A break above it, back into maybe the 64, and then break above the 68 again. That would be ideal. I'm tempted to short this 68 this weekly, but we still moving up. But I'm tempted to short this 68, 67.50. I could put a tight stop. But we still moving. 68 to 64 to this previous weekly, what's that, weekly high, that's over here. 64 is, that's 60, this 64 is here, this close is 64. But we still grinding up slow. Buyers is in control. Pardon me, I got asthma, so my asthma is my mess with me. So buyers is in control here. We went above, not a pullback that I expected. Expected a bigger pullback than that, but we got the 69. Slow grind up. Slow grind up. It's holding up. And stochastic is staying above. That's showing strength when it's staying above into oversold levels. Just keep moving. Showing more strength. Where's the pullback? Where's the pullback? Today's word is pullback. Today's word is pullback. $70.25. $70.25. Got some sell orders up here. $70.25. We can pull back to 62. The R2. Hold up, 64. We holding up. We holding up. I don't want to buy up here. I want to see a rotation down. And it may go without us. 70 to 80. We got time though. It's early in the day. We got time. We have time. We have time. Got buyers stepping in. Some volume. The weekly chart may take over. This weekly may take over. We up 69 points. This weekly may take over and get to 6,800. So we got from 60 to 6,800. We got time to get there on a pullback. If that's what's going to happen, just got to get one. That's all. Just got to get one and then get a entry. We had pullback here. Didn't get a good entry. Didn't get a good entry. And this was the pullback that 64 I didn't take. I didn't want to take this up here. Not to this resistance. But the week look like the weekly chart is holding up. Has some small consolidation here. It's still moving. Today's word is pull back. I'm not chasing this. We still over this 68. We're over some major resistance hurdles, and right here on the weekly chart, we could get up to this next 6,800. Next stop is 6,800. Could be for this day or for this week, but next stop is 6,800. Right here. What we got on the what we have here is 68.13. It's a long way. It's a long way home. Would like to get a nice pullback first. Don't want to take it up here and then they get a dump and then a move up. I want to see a liquidity sweep somewhere. Gotta come get some of these orders somewhere down here. That's what I want to see. God, I want to see it come get some of these orders. Even down, if it come down into the 64, this area, and break back up a 68, that would be nice. That would be nice. And then break back above 7. But it's still going. I'm not chasing this up here. Still going and may go without us. May go without me. Nothing you can do right now. It's above this 68. That's good. But I got to see a pullback somewhere. And it's not pulling back. It's just strong moves up. Strong moves up. Strong moves up. Slowly but surely. Strong moves up. Look out of this trend line. Look out of this uptrend. Maybe we pull back into the uptrend. Break down a little bit. Come back up into it. Let's see. VWAP is at 41. I really don't want to take a counter trend trade. I'm tempted because it ran up. But weekly chart can just keep. They can keep pulling it. They can keep going in. $73.75. They can keep going in. This low is 58.50. This low is 58.50. I got 58.25. Let me see if I can get it at 58. Oh, there it is. Okay. This one is may go higher. This high is 73.75. I got it at 70. Let's see if 50. Okay, boom. Got it. So if it pulled back, first stop is 70, which it don't look like it is. Next stop is 68. If we can bounce off one of these, even come to 50 and bounce off, break back up 68. Don't look like that's the what's gonna happen, but just looking at possible pullbacks. Even though this thing is going, as soon as you get in, boom, a dump, which I call a shakeout bars. This could be considered a shakeout bar. Came and took this liquidity under here. It didn't come down too far, but it could be a shakeout bar. Okay. Is it losing some steam up here? It's holding 70. It's holding 70. Man, look like it could make some nice moves up here too. Above 70 to 80 and then 90. but I'll need a pull back. It looked like, because on the, if you look at, I'm gonna take this away. Look at the weekly chart. It's a nice, not clear blue skies, but this up here could get filled up to 68. Not saying it could do it fast, but I want to see a pull back to some resistance. I mean, some support. I want to see a pull back to some support. Just going. Slow. It's going real slow. So this went a little higher, 64.25. Went about 75 point nine, 64.25. No pullbacks. Now that's my word of today. Pull back. And we just may keep going. I don't want to buy these higher highs. I want a discount. I need a discount. If it's going high, I want a discount. If it's going to 6,800 today, I want a discount. I want a discount. A discount. I want a discount. A discount. A discount. Pull back. Gotta keep that because I'm, you get tempted to just, it's going, and just jump in at these highs. And I want to see it pull back into some of this weekly, well, with resistance now turn into support. I want to see it pull back into some of this and create support in some of these levels, especially above 68. If we can stay above 68, because this is the highest of a close or open. And if we can stay above 68, we can stay above the 60. Well, I'm going to pull back to it, but if we can pull back to it and stay above it, but if we just stay up here, we got too far that it can fall, hoping that it go higher. The risk isn't worth it. The way it's moving is not, too much momentum. So you be in a trade, there's no momentum, and then it dump and you just keep getting knocked out. The weak hands anyway, with the shorts, with the tight stops, and just get whipped off, and it'll keep going. Happened to me twice today, here and here. But see, I call this a shakeout bar. Shakeout bar, go higher. Shakeout bar. But I can't get myself to buy it up here. I can't. I can't. I can't. Can't. Even though as much as I like to, I see maybe 70 to 80. We over 68. My stop would have to be below 68, which is too far. I want to see it pull back to 68. Come on. 75.50. So now we at 75.50. 75.50. 75.50. Okay. I'm gonna move it over some so we can see the numbers a little bit. So we got 71, 69. Not too much on. Well, I'm going from this low. I could go lower here or lower here, a little lower. I'm just going from the highest low right now, which is this low at 67, 58.50. It's only like 2 points, 2-point spreads. That's it. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Don't want to counter trend trade. We done run up so much that I'm tempted to counter trend trade a break of 71 and into the 68, 69 cents, but that's only 3 points. I'm not going to do it. It looks good. Let's see. We got the 75. Let's see how price reacts to these weekly closes and opens and highs. Came down to what? 69. So 68, the 68 is holding. Came down to 38.2 level. Bounced off 38.2 level. It bounced 69, 70, 71, 2.5 points. Let me see. This one. Go here. Is this a was this a big enough pullback 75 to 69 to play for a long? Okay, we got cycled down. Could have another rotation up. If we get a small double bottom off this 68, and I'm be tempted if we get a small double bottom off this 68, right? And hold this trend line and start to break up. This could be a double bottom here, but I don't want, if we get a little double bottom off this 68, and this starts to turn back up, I'll be tempted to take this trade over 70 if we come. This is a little double bottom, but it's not. It's a little double bottom. I want to see bigger pullbacks. I want to see bigger pullbacks during this day. I want to see bigger pullbacks. Okay. I want to see bigger pullbacks. See this pull back into this 68. It may pull back lower. Let me see this high is 66.75. We pull back into this area or hold this 68. What time is it? We may have that 10 o'clock reversal where now the back end starts to just drift lower. Could do that also. Run up on the front end of the day. 10 o'clock reversal. Start to break down. Break this trend line and start to break down. And come back down into this 60 area. Now, is that a trade I want to take? See how we react to this 68. That 68 is a weekly open 2 weeks ago. It's bouncing off the 68. Took a bounce off the 68. Is it going to hold? $68.50. $68.50. That's also the trend line. Let's see. We do a double bottom, bounce off the trend line, hold over 70. And it's close. Like this hasn't spread to give any room in here. So the next, if it go up to 70, we got resistance right at 71. Right at 71. I want to see a spread. I want to see some distance, like between some time. This little spread between the distance, it can work, but double bottom. I'm gonna give it some time, because I would get in here and be early. Get stopped out. It'll do it again. Get stopped out. And then it'll move once it has some time between these resistance levels. Patience, 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 patience. Patience, patience, patience. So we going over and under 70. We went over. There goes 70 right here. We've been going over, under this 70. Over and under 7. Let's see. Break 68. When we break 68, we got close at 64. This 64 here. Then we got this high of 66. So 68, 66, and 64. I don't have the 66, 75 in here, but it's right around right here, the 66, 75. It looks like it wants to take the 70. Let's see. Playing around the 70. Playing around the 70, holding the 68. I don't think it actually touched 68 either. 68, 75. 68, 75. 68, 75 held, hasn't actually touched 68 yet. $68, $75. Okay, broke it a little bit. $68.25. Okay, touched the 68. Okay, broke 68. Could test this 68, 64. I mean 66, 64. 67. Like I said, we got 66, 75 in here. Which is here, which just came down too low to 66.75, which is this high right here, 66.75. So it bounced off of 66.75. Would like to see it come down into this area, consolidate, and then for the weekly chart, we still gonna go higher to get back above 68 and 69. Okay, now we testing back this 64. Where is it? This 60, no, that's it. This one right here. This closed this 64, so we testing back this 64 area. Testing back this 64 area right here. Okay. We dipped below this 64 area a little bit. We got this high as 56.75 here. So in between this high, I mean not this high, we're between this close, this high, and this open. Okay. So, okay, we back above the 64. This close, we back above. We hope, well, yeah, we didn't close above it yet, but we're right around this 64 level. Pre 15-minute bar just opened up. So remember, we got the 66.75 in here on the weekly. I want to see back over 68. I like the 64. This is the weekly. This is the weekly levels in here. 66.75. Trying to get above that. Just don't know yet if this is coming back and going to continue down for a second, a minute, an hour. But I want to see above 68. Had some time between these two levels here, this 71. $66.75 is this bar here, so it's testing 66.75 between the 64 and 66.75. All right, we got the 67. We get back above 68. I just don't want to be in early. I don't want to anticipate. I want to see it back above this 68, because then the high 75 above 68, we can possibly get higher. We got some room. Okay, we peaking above 68, but not close, not closed above it yet. We peaking above it. Not closed above it yet. We back here in this range where we went up between 70, 65. Okay, let's see what it do. Okay. Bars above 68. It's above 68, but hasn't closed. That bar closed above 68. Like over, we did over here. We went over 68, under 68, over 68. Then this bar opened above 68 and started to go. This looked like the same type of bar that opened and could have gone, but it's over and under 68. Don't have any. Okay, I like this one too. I'm gonna see if I can get 68.75. I like it above 68. Will it go? Am I early? There we go. Come on. On the weekly, I want to see it go. Come on. Give us that push. Not yet. We got 500 here at 51. 551. I don't like that. Somebody trying to hold this down. Somebody trying to hold this down right now. Got this 500 order up here. Then we got another order at 147. Not yet. Don't want to go yet. Nah, not yet. Thought that was going to be like this bar over here. Nope. And look, they getting orders coming in, sell orders to hold it down. If we take out them orders, then, you know, we can have a push up. Got to stay above that 68. 68 is the line in the sand. That weekly, this weekly close. I mean, this weekly open. 68, that line in the sand. If we can get past these orders, these sell orders trying to hold it down, if we can't get over 70, I'm in a little early because over 70 is the psychological number. We can get over this 70. If we can break this 70, then I think we'll be in business. But 68, if they hold this 70 down, it can definitely break back down to 68. See, I just don't like, it's not holding this. The 70 is not breaking. It's not breaking 70. That's what I don't like. 70 is not breaking. As soon as I get out of the break or the dump. You can't keep going over under 68. Don't like the way it's looking. It could go, but that 70 is holding. That 70 is holding. Holding at 70. And it may go back under 68. I'm hoping at 68 hold. That's what I'm hoping at 68 hold. That weekly, this weekly close, this weekly open. That's what I'm hoping holds. But I would have rather seen this go already. I would have rather seen this go. Because it could turn over. This could roll over and not hold 70. It's consolidating in here. I don't like to consolidate, being in the consolidation. I want to be in the move. I don't want to be in the consolidation. I want to be in the move. I want to be in the move. I don't want to be in a consolidation. If it don't, come on, break the 70. Got 400 orders, 400 sitting orders here. If we can crack this 70. All right, we touched 70. If we can crack it. Now this bar should crack the 70. If it don't, it's a problem. This bar should crack the 70 and move higher. Okay. If it don't, it's a problem. Because it opened higher, it should have a pop. It should have a pop and go. We got that resistance at 71. We still got that resistance at 71. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna, if I can, I'm gonna. I know it can go and it may go. I just don't like the movement on here. I can always get back in over 70. And there it is. They're gonna pop. Let me see if I can. I know. Let's see if we can get over 71 and go. I may be chasing this. I had a good position, but I don't like the way it's moving. 68. It's not going, and now this is up and oversold at levels. It's not moving the way I want it to. That's the only thing. It's moving slow. It's moving too slow. I like it. I like it to go. And when it's not going, it just makes me a little nervous. And the 71 is a resistance level over here. 71 is a resistance that we came into before. Yeah. Yeah.
Stop fill.
It's playing around up here. Didn't like the way that was moving at all. Still over 68, but I don't like the way it's moving. And we got this resistance at 72. We might do a shoulders, head and shoulders and keep going. Coming back to test 68. So this can go over and under 68 or back and just shake a little bit. I won't take it long here because we still have a well, we have the stochastics coming out of oversold levels. Now it could come down and go back up in there and show some strength. But I'm bullish over the 68. But I only got a 2-point stop loss, so okay. Another 15-minute bar just opened up. High on the bar, 70.50. Try to get it. I was gonna try to get it. 70.25. Over 70.
Order filled.
Let's see if we can stay over 70. Trying to see if we can stay over 70. We going over the 68.70. But it may just be playing with us. It may just be playing with us. Yep. Come on. Just may be playing with us for the move lower. Come on. It's still bullish, but it's just maybe shaking out the weak players. Shaking out the weak. Shaking out the weak. I'm not taking this long. If I get stopped out, I'm done for the day. That's it. They shaking out the weak players. I'm not. So that's it. They just shaking out. Shake out bar. Move higher. Test the 68. We just gonna chop around here. I don't know how long. It's gonna chop around here. Get the weak positions out. Look at that. And then go. Then go. Trying to take it.
Order canceled. Order filled.
I'm bullish on this move, but they keep stopping us out before we can go. I'm bullish on this move. But the weekly, nope. Come on, let's get a pop. I'm bullish on this move. Because if it go, and when it go, I think we can get a nice move to test 80, but they need to get the weeks out. Break a new high 75, but they're getting the weak positions out early. And it might do it at the end of the day. Might do it at the end of the day. Over and under 70. That's what's happening. Over and under 70. Over and under 70. Nope, not gonna get a break today. I'm not gonna get a break today. They're taking this weak shit, the weak positions out, and it may pull back. They may pull back to go higher later in the day, but this is probably.
Stop fill.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm done. The 68 over and under, not making a move. Chop me out. Stand out of here. Stand out of here. Stand out of the 68. Stand out of here. Didn't work out today. Gotta come back tomorrow. Got caught in the consolidation in this range here. Now, I gotta be a good loser because I can keep losing. Got caught in this consolidation here. You gotta be a good loser, take your losses, and go. Can't say go home because I'm at home, but we're in this range. And even back to over here, this is right here. Rejection, rejection, rejection. We holding the 68, but if it does go, it's not going to go now. It's just hanging up, hanging. 68.71. Thought one of these was going, but nope. It's breaking 68. Just ranging in this range. Don't get chopped up like I did. Dip back down below 68. We have a tighter. I can go from here. We can go from here. So we just in this box and in this little pennant here. Get the weak positions out early. In this range here. Do we do a flat bottom break and come down into 64, 63, bounced off the 63 level? Got another 63. We got another 15-minute bar open up in 3 minutes. Now, I'm at my daily loss limit and I should stop, right? So that's what I mean by being a good loser. At your daily comeback tomorrow, look at this. It's not, it just chopped out, made the moves early, and then don't make the same moves to break new highs. Probably late in the day, it's over. Could pull back. Could chop around all day over and under 68. Could just be over and under this 68 on the weekly chart all day. I didn't expect over and under 68 on a weekly chart. Didn't expect that. Yeah, I'm gonna come back tomorrow. My daily loss limit, I'm gonna see where the market goes. It may go to where it's gonna go, but today it chopped. It chopped. I missed the move. So I missed the move, didn't want to chase it, so, and I may miss the move this, this time, chop me out, and then it may move. We over 68, so on the weekly chart, we can go higher. It's just when. It's timing. We can go higher. Stand above 68 on the weekly. Let's go back to a daily. We know 68 is that line in the sand. On a daily chart, we got the close of 95, 65, 95. I mean, open. We got the open of 79. Okay. We got the open of 79. So we got to get past this up to 80 on the daily chart. So we got some resistance up here on the daily chart at the 80. I'm still bullish. Still bullish on this. But when? When y'all gonna let through? Y'all don't want us to ride with you. When y'all gonna let us ride with you? When y'all gonna let us ride with you? Another 15-minute bar opened up. Opened up lower at the low. Yeah. Today is one of those days it's just chopping around. Even if I would have bought at 68, around the 68.50, 68 and a quarter, even at 68, 67. It only went to, what, 60, 89, 76, 3 points. I still wouldn't have got my 4 points. I needed 4 points. Is this the high of the day, 75? And that's it. It's 75 the high of the day. No follow through. Look at this. I'm staying out of here. Up, down, 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 up, down, down. Barcode. 68 between is range between 68 and 71. Forming a little curve, bell curve here between 70 and 68. So when it move out of this area, it's going to move to the next area of consolidation. The way they do. Now it's moving. Is this the move? I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it. And this may go. I'm not playing it. I am not playing it. And there you go, 71. So by the time it go, I'm all out of shots. I'm all out of shots. There, 72, still pulling back. With high 72.50. Rejection here. Stochastics moving up. And that's the way it happens. Get the weak positions out, consolidate, and squeeze. If I was on the wrong side of the squeeze, I was the one that they was. Let's see. 75, the highest. They said I'm still bullish, but it's all timing, especially when you have tight stops. And even if my stop was under 68, I would still get it stopped out 1, 2, 3 times under 68. Like I said, I'm still bullish on this day. Based on the weekly, but we have some. See, my thing is this 80. I think we can get to 80, so we got a 10-point move, but not anymore. It won't be a 10-point move, but it won't be a 10-point move now, but volume came in. Now look, there's some volume here, but volume came in on this bar. Look at that. Dump. What's happening? Shakeout bar. What time is some news coming out? It's 11:52. Market dumping. News come out. Let's see. Let's see if anything came out, or is it just a shakeout? In between these weekly levels, in between the weekly levels. I don't see any news that came out. Just like a what you call it? Shakeout bars. 1, 2, 3. Shakeout bars and back into this about 68. Back into this range. Back into this range. Over and under 68. Over and under 68. Now we are around 68, 64. Between that 68, 64 range. Between 68, 64 range. Came down to R1, 62. Came down to R1, 62. Up into this level here. We got 62, 60 level over here. Long as we stay above these 64, these weekly levels, still bullish. 66.75. It's a bullish day. It could turn around. You know how this market does. It can turn around. $64. 64, so it's 65. Fibonacci level 62. We got this R1. If we break R1, I don't like this little consolidation here. R1, the next is 57. But still bullish. We got some dumps. Got some sell-off dumps. Okay. Look like we still want to go higher. Look like it came down to get some stops. Did a little double bottom here. Came down. This low is 68.70. What was this? This low is 63.75. We came down to 62.25. So maybe we get this liquidity sweep. If that's enough to squeeze higher late in the day, to squeeze higher when? That's the question. We in between 64 and 68. Consolidated over 68. Little pop came below 68. May consolidate here. Go lower, break at 62. 67.75 is one of those weekly levels. This high is 66.75. That's a weekly level. And this high is this is 56.75. $64 at this close on the weekly bar. 64. So now we're in this, we in between the 64 and this open. We between this close and this open right now. We been, and let me see the high on this, 56. So we're in between this close on a week, in between this close and this open. Blue line is the 64. The gold line is 68. Dipped below 64 and came back above it to test 68. Just popping up, coming down, popping up. In between weekly levels, 64 and 68. Maybe we took liquidity out over these longs here. People that wanted to get long here, you know, push short, push lower, squeeze them out, squeeze these people out, get above 68. This is just not a good trading environment today. Getting back above 68. Back over another 68. This close, this open right here, that actually dumped. The open of 68 that actually dumped down to closed at 95 and went as low as 40 and a quarter. But now we see how this market is moving over 68. Over another 68. This could be seen as a double bottom right here. Dip below. I was eyeing that 66 for long, but just don't like the price action in this market. Just don't like the price action in this market. It went as high as what? Did it get to 4 points? 69.75, 66. Nope, didn't even get 4 points. The trading environment is not the best right now. It's definitely not the best right now. Definitely not the best trading environment. if we get below 64 and stay below and hold below 64, we can see possible pullback on a daily. Possibly see some pullback on a daily at 66. That's at 66.75 from that couple of weeks ago. And this is 50. We could possibly see 47. But here go open and close at 64.75. So we right around this open and close at 64.75. Below these levels, could see some pullback. See some pullback. Next 15-minute bar opens up in 2 minutes. It's not a good trading environment. No follow through. Well, it was some follow through early in the day. No follow through coming into this day time. Bounce off to 64. Bounce off to 62. But nope. We got orders sitting down here 60. It's not a good trading environment. It's not. It's not. We got a little double bottom here, and I do like this bounce. We got some resistance, but This is a nice double bottom in a regular market where it's not chopping. We got to get past 66.75, but this would be a nice double bottom and a bounce off to 64. But in a regular market, it would be nice. In this market, not so nice. Not so nice. Not so nice. In this market, not so nice. Think that 64, my stop would be below 62, which would give me a nice risk to reward. But the market isn't moving like, so it's moving like it should. It moves how it moves, but it's not moving nicely. It's not moving very nicely. And I like this 64, I do. But it's just, look at this. Hold above 64. Made a low, made a higher low, it's going higher. $64 could have put stop at 60. 62 right below the low. But you get out at 68. So 64 target would have been 68. The question is, are these pops for a lower low? Are these pops gonna go hot, pop, pop, pop? Sell the pops. Sell the pops. It's just not consolidating up here. Now it's consolidating lower. It's consolidating lower. It looks bullish, but you have to get, well, me, myself, I have to get in a good position where I don't keep getting stopped out. 64 looked like a good bounce here. Pull right back. My stop would not have been hit so far, 62. Just don't know where this market is going. The market is trading around those weekly levels. Market is trading and holding around those weekly levels. Be having some nice patterns. Made a low, higher low, higher low. 65 looks like a good trade to break 68, but we popped up, came down, made a higher low. I'm still bullish on this day, but this is not a good trade environment for continuation trades or follow throughs. We got 66.75 in here. I mean 60, what is it? 66.75. This high right here is 66.75. So $66.75 is here. There's no trades around here. No trades around here. So we in between 60 and 70. Basically 64. A little 62. Popped up to that 66.75, 67. Right above, we popped right above this level here. 66.75. By a tick. By a tick. Looking at the 15-minute bar, we may be able to have a move, but we may be able to make a move on the 68.75. I mean, on the 15-minute chart. Look like it may move. We above 66.75 now. Still got this 68. Is those orders spoofing? Two minutes for the next 15-minute bar. It may do a it may open and go. $71. We got to get past that 71. We got to get past the 71. This 15-minute bar may open up and do a 1-2, or it may come up and then come back down and barcode and consolidate itself. Let me see, gotta get past this. Not holding this. We stand below. This little trend line we pop up. $30-second, look at this. Come up, over and under 68. Went to 70.25. Back right above 68. Okay, negative 15-minute bar. Do it pull back, or do it pop? $70.25. Do it pull back, or do it go? Got resistance up here. See, this is a bull flag, looking nice, but I would like to see this 15-minute bar go. Look like it may. But we got 71. It's not, price isn't moving. Price isn't moving or acting very consistently. Barcode, green, red, green, red, green. It's not being consistent at all. And we're back into this bell curve here. between 70 and 68. I like this trade though for long. Just up here, just not. It's not no follow through. Sell off, sell off, sell off, sell off, rejection. So we got rejection, 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 rejection. Barcode, green, red, green, red, green, red. What's my 4-hour bar? My 4-hour chart. Shit. How my 4-hour chart? Nah. My 4-hour chart should have been out. Coming into these resistance levels up here. That's a little difficult for the weekly to get through. We're in between weekly resistance. In between weekly resistance. But it's holding up. It's holding up above. It's holding up above 60. We was going between 70 and 80, but now we're between 60 and 70. We're trading lower. It's between 60 and 70. Up, down, up, down. No follow through in either way. Let's see what happens if we get a break to the downside. All night we've been holding, overnight we've been holding the 200 moving average. Let me get rid of this. This is just ugly. Oogly. CT2 bounced up to 69, 70, back up to 70. It's in between the monthly levels. Somebody told me I want to see it break out one way or the other, those monthly levels, before I start taking the trade. All right, it's 12 o'clock. That's it for me for the day. I'm not taking any more trades. I'll come back tomorrow. I may come back into the market at 2 o'clock when the next 4-hour bar opens up to see what happens, but I won't live stream it. I won't be live. Be just in between this 68, 64. Two weekly levels. 2 levels on a weekly chart. You're still holding at the top, the top part of this, of the range for the day. It's up 64 points. You're still holding up at the top range of the day. Just consolidate up here, pop, dump, pop, pull back, pull back. We haven't tested the high today. We haven't tested back the high today. Another 15-minute bar opens in 3 minutes. So if this wasn't, maybe this will get a little higher, or the next bar come up. You can make the move, but we'll see. Stochastics bouncing off the low, but we keep selling off in this area. 71. Will this extend higher? $70 sell off, 70 rejection. Over and under 68. About 30 seconds before the next 15-minute bar opens up. We're still not getting any moves. Nice bull flag. But are we going to get any moves? Are we just going to keep flagging, waving the flag? 15-minute bar open at the low of this bar. So you got a red bar, green bar, 3 bars, 3 red down with 1 spike, a green bar, a pin bar, it's no good in here. It's just not. And I'm trying to wait to see if something was to happen, but it's not happening. So my trades I took. Text and marker so you can see the price. So the trades I took, I took a short here off of the resistance of 64 on a weekly, based on the weekly chart. Oh, this is a daily. Based on the weekly chart, I took this close on the weekly chart. When it reached this close, I took a short right here based off the weekly chart. So I took short at 63.50 and I got out at 67.60.50. I mean 67, yeah, 67.60.50. 3 points. I was looking for 4, but this was shaking a little bit, like it was gonna. We was in an uptrend, so it was shaking a little bit at 60. So I got out, above 60 because I didn't know if it was gonna break 60 before it did, and it did pull back up into 61. So I got out and took 3 points, and that was based on this price, this weekly coming up to this weekly close. That's this bar here, and so I took that short. So I wanted to pull back. I waited for a pullback. Boom, pull back to the 64. I wanted, this is 68. So I wanted this open of 68. I wanted it to hold above 68 for me to get along over 68. On the weekly chart, seeing that this was the pullback, that we can probably have some continuation here. I entered at 67.69. Entered at 67.69. And I exit. Where my exit at? I exit at 67. Can you see it? 67, 69, 50. You can see it. 67, 69, 50. Looks like the market wants to go. Look like this may be the move on the 15-minute chart. Not sure, but it's not having no follow through. So then I did another into here, one at 67, 71, 25. And my stop got hit at 69, at 67, 69. I got stopped out. So I got an entry here and I got stopped out here. Was looking for the push higher. Was looking for some follow through to break new highs. And I was targeting like 67.80. I don't like how this all bunched up. You really can't tell or see. It's kind of hard. But I also entered at another my last trade. I entered at 67. Well, I entered here, not my last, 67.750. Looking to get, the continuation. See if it broke. Kind of broke out, but to make new highs, and boom, came back down, stopped me out 67.71. I'm bullish on the day, so I'm thinking that we're gonna go up, but what happened? We just started chopping around, and I didn't see the chop, and as I'm in it, as it's starting to happen and make this happen, I was looking for a higher, for more prices to go higher, but there was no follow through. and I entered 771 long, trying to get another move higher, but didn't happen. Got stopped out again. So I got caught in this chop here, and then I put the box around here. So I got caught in this range. So the market pulled back, came up to this range, and just started staying in this range. And that's where I got caught. The range popped out, came down. So I got caught in this range, and that's what happened today in my trading. Still bullish on the day, but it's gonna go up, come down, go up, come down, you know, go up, come down, and it's just not a good range for trading with tight stops. So that's my day. Hit my daily loss limit for the day. Come back tomorrow. So I'll see y'all tomorrow, and happy trading.